guys, Shamdeck here and welcome back to Fall of Porcupine. As you know, last time when we left off, we had just finished our night shift and Irma had passed away. So it's a sad day in Porcupine. I also know that it said that we finished Act 2 and there was only 3 acts in the game, so I think we're on the final act today. Oh, we have the trophy. I see it there. Wow, looks like someone got out of the wrong side of bed this morning. What happened? Didn't you enjoy the Hibernation Festival? Things aren't so great right now, Alfio. Can I help you? No. It was sweet of him to offer to help us, though. Oh, someone made a little snowman that kind of looks like us. Finley! Hello. You don't look so good. If I didn't know better, I'd say your inner river's bursting its banks. You could say that. Apparently I can't read today. How are things with your sister? I told her about your stream of consciousness idea. 2 twigs clinging together to stem the current. We cried for a full hour. Oh, that's a good thing, I hope. It is. Soon the river student will become its master, right, Finley? You mean me? Not yet, but soon, perhaps. Wow. Next, I'll teach you how to choose the right camping chair. I don't know if I'm ready for that. I feel like you might be ready for the camping chair, Finley, just to sit by the river and to relax. There's a lot going on. Apparently we don't feel like talking much today. We're just gonna make noises at things, which is fine. It's understandable, considering he's upset about Irma. And we haven't seen Giuliano. I haven't waited for the bus once. We go up, we can go past Giuliano's shop, bar, restaurant. I also do want to go down, but I feel like I want to go up first to see if he's there, and then go down. We'll find out. Giuliano, I'm really sorry that Irma was... Nope, I can't do that yet. I don't want to talk to you today, Nino. Not today. I know it's gonna take longer, but I'm gonna go back and then go down on the lower section to see if there's anybody there I can talk to. Especially since we walked past Pina's flower shop. My one thought is how are his feet not cold? I'm not hungry. Man's real sad. Guess I picked the wrong day to go shopping. Most of the stores are closed. It's really cold today. I'm glad our display windows have double glazing. Doubt we'll get many customers in this weather though. Maybe it's the right day to take a little time off. Closed for the day. Can't interact with it even though it says that I can. Finley! Is everything alright? Not really, if I'm honest. It's Irma, isn't it? Giuliano called me this morning. I'm already making her memorial figurine. It's so sad. I was really fond of old Irma. She was my patient. I was there when she died. I couldn't do anything for her. I'm so sorry to hear that, Finley. That must have been awful. I don't know how to feel yet. I hardly slept even though I was exhausted after the night shift. I thought I was prepared for something like this, but Irma was... I know, Finley. Everybody knew Irma, everyone loved her. And she was lucky you were her doctor. I'm late. We can talk more another time, okay? Man, last stream ended on the sad note with her passing, and this one's starting off on the aftermath. The sudden snowfall took many by surprise. Some schools and kindergartens have closed for the day. Many people are happy to see the snow, though some fear it will herald another flu epidemic. Irma got an obituary. Didn't think they'd get that printed so quickly. The vegetables are almost frozen. Well, at least they won't go bad. Maybe I should invest in some property. I could settle down, live the easy life. Oh wait, that's right. I don't have any money. Ugh. Look, isn't the snow great? Everything's white. What should I do today? Build a snowman? Make snow angels? Go sledding? Challenge Christo to a snowball fight? Ah, too many choices. Are you alright? You look ill. Did you catch a virus at the hospital? No, I'm fine. Phew, that's alright then. Gotta go, Doc. The day is short and who knows how long the snow is gonna last. See if Christo is here. There you are again. I had another idea for my comic. Want to hear? Sure. Okay, cool. So, here we go. The story is set on the distant planet of Ursus. Our brave hero, Magatha, is about to wake up in her bed. It's a beautiful summer morning. It smells like grass, raspberries, and warm air. She hears a noise and opens her window curtains. Suddenly, her breath catches in her throat. And? What comes next again? Shoot, I should have written it down. But I already have to take so many notes at school. No fun. No problem, I think I know what comes next. Really, what's next? Alright, here goes. She opened her window curtains, and she spotted a huge monster in the distance, the planet queen standing in front of her door, a black hole in the sky. Yeah, a huge black hole, way high up over the planet. It's super busy eating up every star and planet, munch munch. Oh, what is our heroine going to do about it? She's asking herself the same thing. I mean, she's super smart and strong, but she doesn't have a spaceship and she can't just jump her way up into space. But then, suddenly, a stranger knocks at her door. His face is hidden under the hood he's wearing. She opens the door and the guy is like... Magatha opens the door and the guy is like... Oh, I am with the Order of the Comet, a secret society that has been protecting the universe since the beginning of time. Mystical. Yeah. Magatha has never heard about it either, but he's like, oh, you're the chosen one. You need to do something to save Ursus. He gives her, like, a green rock. Take this runestone, he says. Dive into the depths of the striped ocean and place it into the gate of eternity. Wow. Magatha has no idea how to get down there, but she's a heroine after all. So she takes the stone and travels to the ocean. But how is she going to reach the bottom of the ocean? She's going to find a way. Ugh, I'm done. That was exhausting. That was awesome. I'm so curious about what will happen next. Tonight, I'm going to think of more stuff. Can't wait. I am at least glad Finley could have that positive interaction. Talking about the little comic book together. Oh, gotta look for the little happy, positive things in the day. I once said to someone, when there was a lot of stress going on, I said I just look for that one happy thing in the day, and sometimes that's all you gotta hold on to. Easier said than done, but it works. Nothing. No, not today. The snow is beautiful, isn't it? The window is closed for once. I know I should be going to work, but I want to check over here and then I'll go to work. I'm a defiant Finley. Oh, it would have been nice if the guy was there, because then we could have told him thank you for the hazelnut candle. It made Irma really happy. I sense a dark cloud over you, young one. You had a death on your ward, right? It's never pretty, that's for sure, but the river of life flows on regardless. Let it carry you. We'll all get swept into the great sea of eternity one day. Morning, have a nice weekend. Why the gloomy face? Morning, Ingrid, I'm not in a great mood. Is it because of Mr. Klama? I'm sorry, kid, really. I like the old lady too. I was hoping I'd feel better after the weekend. Well, I guess you're just one of those people who feels a lot for others. Just make sure it doesn't become a problem for you. That's a part of our profession, kid. Try to focus. There's enough living people around here who need your help. I get it though, they always say the first death really sticks with you. Yeah, maybe you're right. I'll focus and try my best. That's the spirit. Finley, let's go to the basement. We gotta get the drama. Maybe that'll make you feel better. A little distraction. Can't go to the basement? I can't even go on a different ward floor. So I was thinking maybe I could talk to Dr. Theobald. I can't even do that. Finley, I heard the news this morning. Do you want to talk? Maybe grab a coffee or something? No. I want to get my work done first. Okay. If you want to talk later, just come and find me, okay? Thanks, Mia. Good morning, Finley. How are you? Alright, I think. A patient died yesterday. Your patient. I imagine Irma's death is still on your mind. Nevertheless, I would ask that you don't let your performance levels drop. We can't let these things affect our work. Got it. You can rely on me. You know the drill. We'll talk again once you finish treating your patients. Try to make this a good day, Finley, in spite of everything. Good luck. Oh, and one more thing. Irma died of complications from pneumonia. She was old. Her immune system just couldn't hold off everything. She remained stable for a while. However, her condition worsened during her stay here. These things happen sometimes. The incident with the water damage in her room probably didn't help either. What I'm trying to say is, you did nothing wrong. I even made a note of that effect in my report. I assigned you to treat Irma, and that was the right decision. I'm sure of it. Thanks, Pina. See who we get to treat today. Scissors? Oh, is it bandages for him? At least I don't have to do the lung listening one, because that one was always hard. Alright, what you got? Good morning, Miss Van Gallen. Is it that time already? Your colleague said you'd be checking on me again today. Well, looks like she was right. Shall we get straight to it? I'm sure you want to get back home, too. Oh, medicine. I can only subtract once. Alright, something's wrong here. Okay, so my blue levels are fine right now. I need more orange. I need to get rid of that. And then that. So my blue is right, my orange is right, my red is right, my green is right, my pink is right, and my yellow is right, and it's 4 pills. Yes. There we go, we got the A. Yep. I'm seeing a sign of significant improvement. You know what? I'm actually feeling a lot better today. Better than I have in years. I feel like I'm really aware of my surroundings again. Sounds like the medication's doing its job. Yes. But I think there's more to it than that. I managed to talk to Dr. Gatura again, and it was like he tore down a wall inside me. Suddenly I saw everything I used to think was important in a different light. I've decided to change my life around completely. I don't want to end up here again. I want to be able to focus on other things instead of just living for my job. I called my boss this morning and requested 4 weeks off. That's great. That's not what she thought. She threatened to fire me on the spot. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't be. I am the island, I am the sea, and maybe unemployed. But I don't care at all, and that's great. I'll do my exercises and follow my heart more. Thank you for helping me. I'll make sure to thank Dr. Gatura again before I leave too. Have a great day, and look after yourself. Well, she's gonna have less stress for a little bit. That's a cute little owl in the middle. We're gonna go deal with the doctor owl now. Now, my dear colleague, what's your assessment of your health status? My withdrawal symptoms are diminishing and so is the pain. Good. Do you mind if I examine you? That's what I'm here for. Why you gotta be rude every time? Okay. Where I had to hit a bunch of different buttons. This feels like Twister, but for your fingers on your keyboard. We're going to keep increasing your vitamin B1 and energy intake. Your liver's on the mend. Are you sure? Nonsense, my liver's had it. The readings are clear. Really? You came to us just in time. Feel free to take a look for yourself. We'll have to keep you here for a few more days for observation. If you want to keep on living, you need to keep off the alcohol forever. Clear, honest words. I like it. Maybe something will come of you after all in the distant far future. But what I do or don't do is none of your business, understand? I've given you my medical opinion. What you do with it is entirely up to you. Why is that man so salty? Aw, look at our cute little friend. You're Emma, right? Okay. Miss Emma Strawberry Yogurt, right? No, I'm Emma Smith. Alright, that's what it says here. I must have read it wrong. How are you feeling, Emma Smith? I miss my home, and I've got a tummy ache too. You did get some pills, didn't you? But it's still not better yet? No. Alright, let's take a closer look at what's up with your tummy then. Oh, I didn't get a full story. Well, I definitely know it's got a stomach. Stomach. For sure. Maybe some stomach poisoning? Ate something bad? Who the heck knows? Ooh, what if we do... Okay, stomach... Like ingested something? Brain. Maybe it's all in her head. I don't know the story. Okay. So green is at the symbols in the correct position, and blue is at the solution contains that symbol. So I have the correct symbols, I just don't have them in the right spots. Okay, so let's flip them around. So this is either brain or skull. This is stomach or brain. And then this is skull. And then the green ones are in the right spot. So what would make sense? Well, I feel like I would say that the skull should go here because it's like he ingested poison and it upset her stomach. Right? So it's kind of... I guess the brain makes sense in the front though. We'll try. I don't get it, but I guess that works. I think your pain is because of your food allergy. I read that you're not allowed to eat certain things, is that right? Yes. So are you watching what you eat then? Yeah, but... What is it, Emma? Well, Gerda said that after the hibernation festival, you can eat as many nuts as you want. Is Gerda your mom? No, my mom's name is Mom and she's away. So who's Gerda then? Gerda Niesdork. I always visit her when I'm homesick. She's a doctor like you. Wait a minute, do you mean Dr. Ginsdorf? Yeah. Can you do me a favor, Emma? Okay. Please don't eat any more nuts. I'm sorry, but your tummy doesn't like nuts. Not even after hibernation festival. Oh. It's mean, I know, but your tummy aches are mean too, aren't they? Yes. So you keep off the nuts and we'll think of some nice things for you and your tummy to eat, okay? Yeah, okay. So what doctor? Who potentially didn't know her allergy. The doctor did know her allergy and told her to eat nuts. That's really messed up. All done? Yep. It took you longer than usual today, but given the circumstances, I'm willing to turn a blind eye to that. Let's see. I got a perfect, though. It was worth it. What have you got for me today? I don't have anything for you. Dr. Theobald was asking after you. Oh, really? Why? I couldn't say. However, he did ask if I could give you the rest of the day off. I'm not happy about it, but I said yes. I guess it must be something important then. Do you think I should go to his office? You can if you like, but you won't find him there. How do you know? Because he's just made himself comfortable in our break room. Oh, strange. That's just the way he is. I guess I'll pop in and see him then. As you wish. I still want to go to the basement. I mean, I don't blame him for hiding out on another floor's break room. Finley, there you are. Thank you for coming. Sure, Dr. Theobald, what can I do for you? Nothing, but I wanted to talk to you. First of all, I'd like to thank you. You've done an excellent job these past few days. Thanks. Is that all you wanted? No, not at all. I heard about Irma DeClama's passing, of course. A tragedy, truly. Like so many others here in Porcupine, I knew Irma well and liked her a lot. I'll miss her very much, the whole town will. But you were the one who looked after her and were there for her in her final days. Is Irma the first patient who's died under your care? Yes. I'm sorry to hear that. It's not uncommon to struggle getting them off your mind the first time. I still remember my first two. I think I know what you mean. I still think about Miss DeClama a lot. Just try not to let those thoughts affect you too much. After all, there are still plenty of other people depending on your help. Don't get distracted from looking out for them. It's Irma's funeral service this afternoon. It will be held at Gilbert's. Giuliano hosts most of the funerals in this town. I'm sure this one will be especially hard for him. You should be there. You'll feel better about it afterward, believe me. You mean I can go to the service? You're excused for the rest of the day, and I'm sure Miss DeClama would have invited you anyway. Okay then, I'll be there. Thank you, Dr. Theobald. No need to thank me, Finley. Say goodbye to the old lady for me. See you again tomorrow. Give my regards to old Irma, alright? And please give my condolences to Giuliano as well. No basement today for us. Take care, kiddo, and don't slip on the snow. I already pulled something in my back this morning. I'm not hungry. Oh, look at the little trail of breath that you leave. That's pretty cool. That's well done. I don't know if that was there before and I didn't notice it, but I noticed it now. Oh hey, there he is. Can I interest you in a hot cup of coffee, perhaps tea or a saffron roll? No thanks, sorry, I've got somewhere to be. Sure thing. Finley, you could have at least said thank you for the candle. was part of a happy last moment for Irma and her story with her husband about the hot air balloon. You don't seem to like the weather much either, do you? It smells a bit stale. Wonder if Carl will be in here. So you're here too, young one. It's good to see you. The roller coaster of life never stops, does it? A few days ago we gathered to celebrate. Today we're gathered to weep. Finley. Hey, Giuliano. I'm so sorry. I wish I had more. Finley. It's okay. Thank you for coming. I know we haven't known each other long, but it means a lot to me. Please make yourself at home. There's food and drink. Go ahead and take a seat. Just make yourself at home. Is there really nothing I can do for you? Come to think of it, there is one thing actually. Anything you want, what is it? I think there's a colleague of yours here too. He didn't hang around long. He just stood in the corner and didn't talk to anyone. And I think he went out the back door. I haven't seen him since. Could you go see if he's still here? I checked myself, but I got my hands full. Sorry, here I am asking for your help again. It's no problem, Giuliano. I'd be happy to do that for you. Thank you. I'm sure Pina made the figurine. It's such a nice tradition. I'm proud of you, Pina. Bah. Did you know Irma? Of course. I love stopping to chat to her during my rounds. She was always sitting at her window with a plate of cookies next to her. She always made me coffee on cold days. I love one of her coffees right now. Irma, I can't believe she died just like that. It's so unfair. Wow, you're here. Sorry, Finley. I know how much you liked Irma. How are you feeling? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just happy I could be here today. Me too, even if it has been a bit stressful for me. But I'd do anything for Irma. If there's anything I can do for you, just say okay. Hey, Finley. Ed, you're here too. Of course, I've really fallen in love with this little bar. I didn't know where there was a funeral today, and I didn't know the deceased at all. But I'd like to be here for the wake. I'm sure Giuliano will be glad to see you. I hope so. Oh, the janitor. Gregor. Gregor, you're here too? Get lost, kid. Don't you want to come inside? The service is about to start. No. There's food and drink too. Lots of people are here. Leave me alone. Okay. It's all my fault. What do you mean? I'm doing the best I can. I know the hospital relies on me. I'm the one who's supposed to look after it all. If the old lady hadn't gotten sicker, if that water damage hadn't happened, if I had just taken better care of the hospital, then maybe she wouldn't have. This is my burden to bear. I'll never forgive myself. All those people in there. I see the way they look at me. They know it's my fault. It's not your fault. I felt the same way. I was the one treating her right up until the end. I still believed she'd get better. I didn't want to face the fact that she was going to die. But in the moment she passed, I knew she was at peace with it. She was old, her body was weak, and she was happy. She didn't want people looking after her all the time, and that's okay. I did my best and you did too, but sometimes things crumble and collapse anyway. Sometimes we have to say goodbye to people. Sometimes we can't help them. I'm going in now. You can come with me if you want. I can't. I'm gonna stay here. Okay, but if you change your mind, just know that you'll be welcome. Or whatever, I should go. I don't want to disturb the bereaved. You should do what feels right for you. No one's forcing you to stay. Yeah, you're right. Let's go in. If we go in at the same time, they won't all be staring at me, and I can slip away quickly if I need to. Sounds good. Oh, this jerk. He was eavesdropping. And he's probably gonna make some sort of drama out of it, which is not good. So did you find him? Yeah, he's a janitor at the hospital, but he doesn't want to come in. I think he needs some time to himself. I think we all do. I'm glad he's here, though. Speaking of which, how are you holding up? I'm coping, but please let me know if there's anything I can do. I will, my friend. Please sit down. It's about to start. Sit down. Dear guest, could I have your attention for a moment? Thank you all for coming. I can barely bring myself to speak, but last night Irma, my dear mother, passed away. She was a real talker, always telling stories, and she was surrounded by people who loved her. That's you guys. Thanks for that, all of you. When I was little, she taught me to play an instrument. She's practiced with me, and I hated every second of it. But when I was playing, her eyes would just light up. I wish she could look at me that way again. I want to play a very special song for you, a song Irma requested every time I picked up that instrument. I remember one day it was really frosty when I had to my letters. I slipped on a patch of ice. My whole mailbag fell into the river with all the letters still inside it. And I tore my circulate ligament. Irma not only helped me fish every single letter out of the river, she even dried them, restored them, and delivered them for me. Irma worked with my parents in a restaurant. Things had been going downhill for a while, then Irma came up with a new dish, rainbow beet gratin. It was a hit. Before long, it was the only dish anyone wanted. Irma and I used to play backgammon together every Thursday in the summer. How do you know Irma, Finley? I'll tell you how that squirt knew Irma. He's the one who let her die. It's the truth. Irma was in great shape. Then one day she just bends over, sprains an ankle, and ends up in the hospital. A few days later, she's suddenly sick, real sick, and then she just dies. I'm telling you, it's all that guy's fault. Him and all the staff members at that hospital are awful. I just heard them talking about it right now. They're letting the hospital deteriorate. I accidentally hit E. Irma didn't even have a pneumonia until they took her to that dump. I'm telling you, Irma didn't just die, she was murdered there. If St. Ursula's wasn't so useless, Irma would still be with us today. We'd be celebrating, not mourning. Everyone who works there should stand up and take blame for this. We'd all be better off if that hospital was torn down and never darkened our skyline again. Ralph, that's a crock of nonsense. Nah, hold on. Maybe he's got a point. Yeah, St. Ursula's is a danger to us all. That's right, we need to run these murderers out of town. Maybe it would be better that way. Look around you, do you see anyone from the hospital here except for this clown? Exactly, they don't even have the nerve to come to her funeral. Because they're at the hospital doing their job. Because they know it's their fault. Plain as the nose on your face. But quiet, everyone, please. This isn't about pointing the finger at anyone. This isn't about St. Ursula's. It's about Irma, my mother, your friend. Finley? Yeah? I'm sorry to have to ask you this, but perhaps it would be best if you leave. But please, I don't want this argument to ruin Irma's memorial. I'll make it up to you, I promise. Let's talk later. Okay. It's not our fault. Oh man, that didn't go how I expected. I knew he was going to do that. That he was going to take the conversation that I had with the janitor and turn it out of context and make it into drama that didn't need to be drama. Looks like my cell phone had no reception at Gilbert's. Mia and Carl both tried to call me. Let's call Carl. Hey Finley, I was starting to get worried. What's up? Want to take your mind off things? Maybe grab a beer somewhere? We could talk if you want. Yeah, I might take you up on that. What were you thinking? Why don't you come pick me up on the high street in a little while? Cool, I need to get out of here anyway. Let's do it then, I'll wait outside. I hope your evening went better than mine. Am I not on the high street? I don't know where Carl is. I think I have to go backwards, because there's no houses over here on the way to St. Ursula's. I'm sure I would have done something different if I called Mia, but I feel like I did the cooking thing with Mia instead of going to hang out with Carl the first time, so I feel like I should go hang out with Carl this time. You know, it's the don't want to neglect your friends, especially since Carl has stuff going on too. Alright, man, where do you live? I'm about to make it back to my apartment. Alright, I guess we'll go down by the school? I should have paid more attention to directions on where people are located. won't let me interact with the sign to find out. I guess we wander aimlessly until we find Carl. Goals. Oh, there he is. There you are. Wait, weren't you meant to be at work today? I was. Dr. Theobald let me leave early. Wow, that doesn't happen often. I went to Irma's funeral service. Alright, so I know this sounds awful, but I just couldn't do it. I wanted to go. I got myself ready and I was just about to head out the door when my legs stopped working. They just wouldn't move, but I'll visit her in the Glow Milk Woods. How was it? There was an argument. People said it was my fault Irma died. What? That's insane. Who said that? Ralph overheard us talking. Us? Me and Gregor Glendower. Gregor blames himself for Irma's death, you know, because of the burst water pipe and all that. Oh man. Ralph was really angry, and eventually the others started getting fired up too. That miserable jerk. Cheer up, Finley. Don't take it so hard. You know him. You know what really happened. After a day like this, you really deserve a break. I already guessed that Gilbert's would be closed today, so I brought my very own homebrew beer with me. Brew your own beer? Of course, I'm a man of my own hobbies. Many hobbies. And where are we headed? To Gilbert's. But I thought, you'll see, I've got an idea. Carl, you better not do anything bad, because if you make this worse for me, I'm gonna be upset and I should have picked Mia. So Carl, don't let me down right now. Alright, here we are. Doesn't look like anyone else is around. Just like I expected. After a funeral, people usually head to the Glow Milk Woods together to take the memorial figurine to its new home. So what now? Wait here, let me get the key. That's the key. Yep. The key to our very own private roof terrace. Are you serious? Of course I am. You think I'd run all the way here for a joke? Come on, it'll be fun. I don't want to upset Giuliano more than he's already upset with the whole situation that's going on. You went to old Irma's funeral service today, right? How was it? It was nice. Hard though. Sounds like a funeral worthy of a movie. I know you like the old lady, but it's the same for all of us. I've known her since I was a kid. She was already pretty old even back then, and Giuliano's always been like a big brother to me. He looked after me sometimes after school. Kinda weird that we still hang out so much. But I liked the old slugger just as much as I liked Irma. She looked after me sometimes too. Giuliano was out of town a lot, sometimes for weeks at a time. So she would tell me stories. Great times. Yeah. I gotta hear a few of her stories too. Really? I had no idea. Did she tell you the one about the soup gnome? Or the great sugar quake? No, I never heard those ones. That's alright. I can tell you them sometime. I know all of her stories by heart, like I was there myself. Oh, that'd be great, thank you. It was a good idea coming up here. Look at the sky. The snow keeps the beer nice and cold, but somehow I don't actually feel cold at all. Yeah, it's nice here. Thanks for inviting me. Hey, no biggie. I figure you needed a little pick-me-up. And cheering people up is my specialty. I'll be sure to give you a good review. Thanks, but it's time to face facts. We've got a problem here. Yep, enough chit-chat. Finley? I like you a lot, but when when times get tough, it's every man for himself. Behold, the last beer. The last beer. So what we gonna do? There's no sugarcoating it. Agreed. Well, that's it then. We decided this here and now. You or me. There's only one way to settle a matter of such grave importance. Are we about to play a game? The same way our fathers did and their fathers did before them. We duke it out, mano y mano. Bring it on. Am I? Oh, it's a snowball fight. Take cover. That escalated quickly. Carl has challenged you to a snowball fight. Use WAC to aim and hold E to decide how hard you want to throw your snowball. I better not throw it too hard because I don't want to knock this poor man off the roof. Ooh. Okay, so he changed position. Oh, I really chucked that. I'm about to lose so hard. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I just missed. Alright, stay there, Carl. Bullseye. Oh, wow. This man really went so far away. That is way... Okay, so less oomph, and that would have hit him. A little more. I gotta find the sweet spot. Oh, it hit me in the toe. Close. Too much. Alright. Oh, I was so close. Why am I so bad at this? We're about to lose. Yeah, Finley. This is our last. We're about to lose right now. No beer for you. I just can't hit him back there, apparently. Right in the head. Ice cold, Finley, ice cold. Go ahead, take the last beer, you've earned it. I'm honored, you were a worthy adversary. I'll get you back next time. Hey, you two. Giuliano, up here, pal. We've still got some beer left. Why did you guys get up there in the first place? Don't you want to come inside? No way, dude. Get your butt up here. Jeez. Well, I guess he gets the last beer, so it doesn't matter. Where you been? I was with the mourners in the Glow Milk Wood. We put up Mother's memorial figurine. We found a real nice spot. You'll like it there. Hey, Giuliano. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about what happened at the funeral service today, and that Irma passed away. I would have loved to have met her outside the hospital. I only knew her a few days, but I was really fond of her. I'm gonna miss her. Finley, you did nothing wrong. It's me who should be apologizing. I wasn't there when... I've been trying to hide away from it all. I was scared. Scared of that one call, seeing the hospital's name pop up on my caller ID. I just couldn't bring myself to go to the hospital. I couldn't be there for her. I left her all on her own. And that breaks my heart. Thanks for being there with her, Finley. Thanks for making sure she wasn't alone. You know, the night she died, she told me a story. It was about the hibernation festival, and she was hoping that that's where you were, having a great time with all the people of Porcupine. That you'd associate the night she died with a positive memory, and that you'd remember all the hibernation festivals you celebrated together, when she was still in good health and happy. And that the last time you spoke to her wouldn't be at the end. She wanted you to remember her as she was. And at the hibernation festival. Thank you for telling me that. It means a lot to me. Oh, it's making me sad. Oh man, these last few days have been exhausting. I'm so tired I could pass out. Is there anything else we can do for you, buddy? No, it's okay. I just need some sleep. I need to get Gilbert's open again. I hope you guys will still come and see me plenty. Oh, for sure. If it wasn't for you, there'd be no fun in this town at all. You know, you could build a rooftop terrace up here in the summer. Just picture it. I'd spend every minute of every day here. Mulled wine in the winter, cocktails in the summer, it'd be awesome. Yeah. I could do that, you know. Night, guys. Take care getting down. Oh, we'll come down with you now. The sense of freedom up here, great and all, but I'm starting to shiver my toes off. Same here. I'm glad we got a chance to talk. Me too, my friend. He's such a nice guy. Nice turtle. Have a snowball fight with Carl. Snowball Armageddon. I can't wait to get a good night's sleep. Good night, world. Well, at least I didn't have to win the snowball fight, cause oof. I did so bad. I can't wait to clip it for my embarrassment. Someone threw snowballs at my window? I hope it wasn't my old houseplant back for revenge. good morning. I've had better, let me tell you. I was just resting my eyes, letting my soul relax for a while. I had a nice dream just starting up about a nice hot fondue. And then all of a sudden, stampede! This huge crowd of people came storming by, no consideration for my beauty sleep. They looked angry. Really? Someone threw snowballs at my window this morning? Maybe it was the same people. Why were they angry? How should I know? They were headed for the old town. Weird, I'll keep my eyes open. Good idea. Take care, buddy. I bet it's that mob that was angry at Irma's funeral, and I bet you they're going to the hospital with that crazy dog man that wanted to start drama. So I bet. See, this looks like little Finley. Shenanigans are afoot. Brock. So how are you doing? I'm okay. You? I'm okay. Sometimes that's the way it is. Sometimes that's the way it is. It is what it is. There is. And your sister? Getting by. Your hospital? Yep, getting by. The river flows. The river flows. The river is beautiful if you look closely. Most beautiful thing in the world, Finley. Most beautiful thing in the world. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love a good river, but I don't know if I would consider that the most beautiful thing in the world. There are plenty of beautiful sights, but that's just my personal opinion. Is everything okay? I'm not exactly sure. I was just shoveling snow in front of our store when I heard rather a commotion. I went to see what was going on and there was a crowd of people. They were walking toward the town square. I could still feel adrenaline coursing through my veins. Finley, I don't think you want to know. I have a feeling it's about to be real bad. Considering how riled up they got at the funeral yesterday, I'm sure that they're protesting Saint Ursula's. Adele, are you alright? Dear Lord, what? I almost got trampled by a crowd of people. They were really fired up. I asked what they were up to, but nobody listened to me. I reminded me of the Great Riot of Sandalwood. Would you like to hear about that, my budding historian? Sure. You should always make time for history. It always has something to teach us for the future. It all happened one hot summer in Sandalwood. Very different weather of what we're experiencing here right now. At the time, Sandalwood was also known as Citrus City. A lot of people there worked with citrus products, you see. Juice, candy, soap. In time, Sandalwood became very wealthy. The huge variety of citrus cakes at the famous Lime Cream Bakery were especially popular. Eventually, though, the owner of the bakery got greedy. From one day to the next, the prices of her cakes and pies went up 5 times what they used to be. That's a lot. At the same time, she started using lower grade fruit in her baked goods. People caught on and called for a boycott. Things got so out of hand, almost half the old town was burned to the ground. All through the local area, the air stank of citrus for weeks to come. That's why they call it Citrus Summer. A beautiful name for a terrible incident. The owner of the pastry shop got away with it. However, strict requirements for citrus food products were established soon after, and before long she left town and was never seen again. There you have it, the Great Riot of Sandalwood. Fascinating. early for a drink, don't you think? Hee hee, yeah, I'd better not. I just wanted to stop by. I hope it was okay we climbed on your roof yesterday. I'm just glad we didn't break our necks, and that we got a chance to talk things out too. Yeah. Have you seen a crowd of people pass by here? Yeah, actually. Pretty noisy for this time of day. I think they were heading toward the hospital. Really? That's strange. I was right. I hope it's not a sign of bad news to come. I'm on my way there anyway. Good luck, my friend. I can just go into this man's house? What the heck? I didn't even know all this was up here. You haven't seen a crowd of angry people, have you? I thought he was gonna use a voice, but I guess not. Just tapped out. Would you like a hot coffee? Sure, I'd love one. Ah, finally. Thank you. I just saw a crowd passing through here. I thought I'd hit the jackpot, but they weren't interested in coffee, unfortunately. Was it a big crowd? Where did they go? Towards St. Ursula's. I'm guessing you're heading that way too? Well, you can't miss them. Oh boy. I should have took the back way to work. Finley, why did you want to come this way? There's lots of people here. I thought maybe there'd be gifts, chocolate, but actually everyone's just angry. I don't like it. How much more money are you gonna squeeze from us? Don't you work at the hospital too? I sure do, and it's been far too long. I can't do all this anymore. I've been slaving away for years. No private life, no downtime. I want to make my voice heard, and these people have valid points. Why don't you join us? We could really make a difference here. We want to see the numbers. How many of you have suffered here? How many of you have emptied your pockets into their coffers? The fees go up every month, but the quality of treatment gets worse and worse. The staff are overworked, and the building's falling apart to boot. Will we keep on accepting this? Will we keep on sacrificing our loved ones to this hospital? No. Absolutely not. What? What's this about? Ah, there's our specialist. What are your plans for the day, con artist? Let me pass, Ralph. Go ahead. I'm sure you've got plenty corrupt shenanigans to be dealing with. We'll see how many more lives you take before someone stops you. That's right, get lost. Down with St. Ursula's, down with St. Ursula's. I just wanted to see if the window was open. Oh, goodness. Ingrid, have you seen the people out there? Oh, sure. Bit of overreaction if you ask me. Do you think we should call the police or something? Don't worry about it, kid. This isn't the first time we've had an angry folk show up at our door. I'm sure the protest has been cleared with the authorities, so right now there isn't much we can do. Ralph's always sticking his nose where it doesn't belong, but when he gets an idea in his head, he doesn't let it go easily. So you're not worried? There's even a nurse in the crowd. Nah, not really. Criticism comes with the territory. After all, no one who comes here leaves feeling amazingly refreshed and rejuvenated. At best, they'll just feel normal again. And if they don't, well, that's when certain kinds of people get angry. As long as they don't actually charge inside the hospital, it's all good. Dr. Theobald's already on the case. By the way, he was asking after you this morning. Seems like every day he wants something from you now, huh? Guess he likes you. But you can go straight up to your ward. That's where he is right now anyway. You see, maybe I heard all the drama and I can't hear anymore. I wonder why he's on my ward. Why is he hiding? Who is he hiding from by not being in his office? It seems your whole fan club is here today, Finley. And not just that, Dr. Theobald's waiting for you too. You're a real popular doctor today. Have you seen Dr. Theobald around? I certainly have. He's in our break room, which is why I'm keeping out of there right now. We've been clashing on a few matters lately. As such, I don't have much desire for small talk. I heard he wants to talk to me. Of course he does. Please keep it brief. We have work to do. Well, I was going to try to come get my assignments and then go talk to him. I was doing my job properly. You just didn't give me my schedule. I could talk to him and then get right to work. Dr. Theobald, have you heard about the people in the front of the building? Of course. But first, I have a question for you. Did you go to Miss DeClama's funeral service? Yes, and I think it helped me. Thanks for the tip. I'm afraid I'm partially to blame for the protest, though. What do you mean by that? Well, the funeral seemed quite normal at first, but then they started saying it was my fault Irma died. I didn't know what to do. You know, there's one thing you unfortunately need to be aware of working here. When you work at a hospital, problems become part of your daily routine. Generally speaking, someone comes to us with a problem. Sometimes the problem can be fixed, but sometimes, however, unfortunately it cannot. We don't have secret superpowers. All we can do is make people feel like they were before. That is our business day in and day out. When we succeed, we are rarely rewarded with positive words or deeds. Yet if we fail, a negative response is never far away. That's the way it is, sadly, and our profession is far from unique in that regard. I'm sure you're familiar with the phenomenon yourself. We don't get a chance to provide a diagnosis until something's already not behaving as it should. So what can we do to get these people to calm down? Don't worry about it, please. I will not allow my staff to be attacked or harassed. I'll talk to the protesters and sort things out. And what can I do? Do your job, help those who need help. Solve as many problems as possible, even though not all of them will be solvable. Okay. I wish you the best of luck. I wonder what Dr. Theobald and Dr. Kurowski are not coming to terms on. I'm curious. I imagine you have questions. I'm sure you want to know how I feel about all this, whether I'm worried about the little protest down there. Let's both do ourselves a favor and skip that part of the conversation. Please get started with your assignments for the day. We'll talk later. Alright, right to work. Business lady as usual. Alright, who's on the schedule? Hey, why is Ted here? Oh, he's got the listening to the lungs game. Hello, Mr. Doctor. Guess what? My tummy ache's gone and my mom's coming to pick me up today. Great, I'm really glad to hear that. Shall we give you one last checkup before you go home then? I don't have great patients like you here very often, so I need to make the most of it. Hee. Alright. Gotta look. That vein is pretty high. Ooh, that's a good one. Right here. Nice. Well, you've got just about the healthiest tummy I've seen all week. My colleague gave your mom a letter for your pediatrician earlier. Now you need to be careful what you eat in the future, okay? Can you promise me you'll do that? Yes. Dr. Gerda said the same thing, that I should listen to you. You know what? What? She says you're a good doctor. Really? Yes, because you made my tummy ache go away, and she says you made her tummy ache go away too. But you know what else? Know what? Dr. Gerda's a good doctor too, because she made my homesickness go away every night. You're right there, Emma. My colleague will take you down to see your mom in a minute, okay? Take care, Emma. Bye. Aww. Ted, why do you have to have the game I hate the most? Saving that one for last. Okay. What's all that racket out there? Just an angry mom of people dissatisfied with our work. What do they know? They don't have the first clue of how difficult our work even is, do they? How are you doing today? You tell me, that's why you're here, isn't it? Alright then. Oh my pills. If I do this, I get rid of my purple completely. No purple. Only plus purple is this one. This one to get back. Way. But that doesn't work. Start over. If I do this. That. This. This. My green's too low again. But now my green's too high. Now it looks. And there's 4 pills. Perfect. Your liver readings are improving. Good. But I'm afraid you'll need to stay with us for a few more days. Well, it hasn't killed me yet. That's why you've still got the pleasure of treating me. Thank goodness for that. Don't let it go to your head. I know what the situation is in this hospital. Even I need to put up with an apprentice doctor. I've not forgotten my duty to teach the next generation, so go ahead, learn something. Oh, it's Ted. So we meet again. Theodora! What do I owe the pleasure? It's my lungs. The weather's doing a number on me right now. I need regular checkups. I have an artificial heart valve. Wow. Then there's severe hypoxia. You're saying your blood isn't being supplied with enough oxygen? Exactly. I get by, but I feel better if someone gave me a once-over. Sure, allow me. I am so sorry for how terrible I'm about to do your exam. Because the buttons don't want to button. And I don't know why. I aggressively smack them, it works a lot better. At least we got a B on this one compared to our C's. Your lungs are fine, your heart too. I didn't know you could hear a heart valve. Haha, yes. Not a bad party trick, huh? Ingrid downstairs can write your prescription for your medication. Great, that's what I call fast service. By the way, things are a little crazy around here right now. Be careful when you head out the door. I noticed. I have a lot on my mind right now. Let me take a quick look at your results. Did we get an A? Very good. No matter how tense the situation, doing good work remains our top priority. The results speak to your strength of character, Finley. I have some organizational tasks to deal with now. Have a nice evening. Take care of yourself. Do you think the protesters are still outside? I expect Dr. Theobald's dealing with that. Don't worry so much, Finley. These kinds of things can weigh you down, but it'll all blow over in a few days. You've got the day off tomorrow. Sleep in late. Time off is precious. Enjoy it. Better not go out there, kid. What? Why? The protest's still going strong. I've called the police already. What they say, there's nothing they can do. Yeah, right. Your colleague thought better of it just now, too. I think she had tears in her eyes. I wanted to say something, but she turned back inside and ran right past me. You mean Mia? Where did she go? Don't know, right back upstairs, I think. And Dr. Theobald, wasn't he to talk to the protesters? I don't know anything about that either. I haven't seen him at any rate. He probably got held up with luxury vending machine again. I'm gonna go check on him. You do what you need to do, kid. We can't change what's going on out there right now anyway. Make yourself a coffee and wait for it all to blow over. That's what I say. It's gonna be a long night. Good job. I put on a fresh cup of coffee. Do we get basement drama? No basement drama. I wonder if we should check on our mole friend from the lab while we're down here. Dr. Halil, do you have any idea where Dr. Theobald is? Who wants to know? Are you one of those rioters? If so, I don't want anything to do with it. Please leave. No, I'm... La 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 la, I can't hear you. Well, up the stairs, Finley, up the stairs. Alright, time to go floor by floor, I guess. We'll find them. Wherever you're hiding, I will find you. Dr. Theobald, are you there? I'm assuming not. Yeah, I didn't think so. Dr. Theobald? Where did he go? Looks like he was here not long ago. Maybe there was an emergency. Shelf looks the same as always. Everything's still there this morning. It's just like Dr. Theobald vanished in thin air. Maybe he fell through a rift of time and space. He could be living in another dimension right now, in a world where pizza can cure cancer. I don't know, Finley. That sounds like a good idea. Pizza cure cancer? That would be delightful. Pizza's delicious. So Finley, we meet again. Does the boss have time right now? I need to talk to him. Dr. Theobald's not in his office. It's empty. What? Strange. I mean, Theobald usually leaves the door to his office open, but only when he's actually in it. Have you seen him around today? Nope, that's why I'm here. The people on the ward can't sleep with all the commotion outside. I was going to ask Dr. Theobald for help last resort before I go out there and kick some butt myself. I spoke to him this morning. He assured me he was going to smooth the situation over. Well, guess that didn't happen, huh? I just bumped into Mia too. She was pretty upset, poor thing. Mia, what's wrong with her? No idea. I called after her, but she ignored me. She just said that Mr. Arndez was back. Mr. Arndez? Yeah. You remember that old geezer, right? Why is he back? Always with the questions. Grandpa was sent to the best rehab money can buy at our expense, and he's not back here 2 minutes before he goes and poisons himself. Probably thought his wood oil was a bottle of gin. Is he? Of course not. What is it with you and the drama? Which way did she run? Upstairs. Arndez is on the 4th floor. If I had to guess, I'd say she's up there. I'll go take a look. Alright, guess I'll hunt down the boss. Thank you, Sandra. No problem. We're still gonna look for Dr. Theobald. I'm sorry, Mia. We'll be right there. Where is this man? Why are you hiding? Excuse me, this rooster. We call them by their appropriate designations? Animals? Yeah, there's no way he can still be hiding on my floor. I can't even go back to my floor. Is he hiding on the 5th floor? I can't go on the 5th floor. Okay. Is he hiding on the 4th floor? Have you seen Mia? Yeah, she just scurried past me. She was on her way to see a patient. Have you lost something? No, well, yeah, maybe. Weird answer. Well, if I find something, I'll keep hold of it. Once you've decided you've lost something, you can ask again. I lost my mind. Do you have that? I'm gonna take her silence as a no. Hello, young grasshopper. Dr. Gatura, is there a Mr. Arndez here in this ward? My duty would normally prohibit me from simply divulging such information, but I can feel the tension in the air. It surrounds us and this permeates us. It holds the universe together. Yes, Mr. Willie Arndez is a guest on this ward. He was just setting out for a walk down the hall, one of my own favorite cure-alls as it happens. Mr. Arndez, can you listen to me for a moment, please? Bunkum, I don't have to put up with this. I already told you I didn't steal the blueberry pudding, and why don't I get a pickle with my dinner today? Mr. Arndez, please, I need your help. Why does everyone keep asking for my help? I just want to be left alone. Who are all these people out there anyway? Clear off, you're not getting my money. Mr. Arndez, Mia? Finley, there you are. What's going on here? I wanted to do something, and I have to do something. What happened? Why are you talking to Mr. Arndez? I was just on my way home. Those people, they're so angry. They called me names and threw things at me. I can't go on like this anymore. I'm here to help people, aren't I? Why are they getting on my back for that? I know, Mia, I know. Last time Mr. Arndez was here, he was barely responsive. I was hoping to ask him about the night of your accident. Maybe he knows something. That's not a bad idea. Mr. Arndez, can I ask you something? What is it now? You... Don't I know you, Sonny boy? Yes, we met before. You were at the hospital a little while ago. Last fall, you had an accident. Do you remember? Yes. I know your voice. What happened exactly? Tell me. We were looking for you. We think the broken elevator took us both to a disused ward. I found you there. You were injured. Oh, that was you? I was just trying to get back to my room. I don't know how I ended up in that place. What do you remember about it? Not much. I'm not as young as I was. I was looking for my room. The hallway was completely dark, but someone had left a desk lamp on. There was a bed covered in folders and paperwork. And then? Then I heard your voice. Not the most pleasant way to wake up. And that's not even mentioning the headache. Is that all you can remember? No, after that I was back in the blasted hospital. My time at the rehab place was worth it, though. I've not had a beet lasagna that delicious since I was a kid. Okay, thank you, Mr. Arndez. You've been a great help. What does it mean? A lot. You remember the desk, Mia? That bed I saw on the 5th floor with the documents on it. Carl said there was nothing there. But Mr. Arndez saw it too. Exactly. So what now? We need to let Carl know. Maybe he'll know what to do with this information. Hey, Carl, what are you up to? Wait, do you have a hidden camera in my apartment? I was just about to call you. Things are starting to get out of hand here. Mia and I want to do something about it. What a coincidence. I was thinking exactly the same thing. Come on over. I've already got an idea. Wait, have you ever been to my place before? No. I live on the high street next to the bakery. Got it. We're on our way. Whose butt do I have to kick around here to get a decent glass of gin? There's no gin in the hospital. Unless someone's smuggling it in. Greetings, dear sparks of the soul. Dr. Gatura, are you alright? It is what it is. It is as it should be. Have you seen Dr. Theobald by any chance? We're starting to get worried. That is definitely unusual. No, I haven't felt his aura today. Should I see him, I will tell him your feelings. This man. Is everything okay with you two? More or less. But I'm afraid we're in a bit of a rush. Well, don't let me keep you. I'll try to get Mr. Arndez back to bed. You know what? For once in our life, let's take the elevator. See if we get stuck. Mia, you didn't want to change clothes? Wow. They're still out there. Where did he go? The cars are gone. Did he just like ditch, like go out his window? statue. Hello, Finley. Wiggle. I like this little stage. There's a small amateur theater group who rehearse here. Oh, really? Yeah, I was going to join in with them last night, but I couldn't bring myself to try it out alone. I didn't know you could act. A little bit, yeah, I practice on my own sometimes, but it was more a way of meeting new people, really. I think that's a great idea. Yeah, maybe I will try it out after all. So if I had went with Mia, we would have done the little acting thing. Good to know. I guess if I ever play through it again, I'd probably play through it on my own time instead of doing it again, just to see those little differences. Because I feel like you'd have to play the entire game all over in order to see that. I haven't seen Kristoff in a while, the little fox kid. But our comic buddy's here. Hey, how's the adventure going? Hey there, you again. I spent the whole night thinking about the story. That was so much fun. I couldn't sleep at all. But my mom wasn't happy about it at all. I just couldn't get out of bed today. Almost missed breakfast. Really? Yeah. So, how's the story going to end? I can hardly wait to hear it. Do you want to know what I thought of? Definitely. So his fortress can fly. Yeah, sure, that's what makes it so evil. Are you flying things more evil than non-flying things? They are in this world. I understand. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. No worries. She traveled for 2 whole days and 2 whole nights. That's when she spotted the flying fortress on the horizon. Everything near the fortress was empty and dead. There were no trees, no flowers growing anywhere. Rivers of lava ran down from the walls of the fortress. Everywhere you looked, there were dangerous spikes and lasers, and Lord Tempa's guards were stationed at every corner. She thought about how she could reach the fortress. She took off her backpack and began rummaging through it. And what happens next? Don't stop now. I haven't really thought about the cool stuff she can do. She's a heroine. There has to be something she's really good at. Shoot, I really thought I had it. No problem, let's brainstorm together. Yes, please, that always works. Any ideas? Sure, let me think. Athlete, telekinesis, fighting with a spear. Fighting with a spear. Nah, that doesn't sound like her at all. Do you have any other ideas? Engineer, magician, trickster? Turn invisible? Magical potions? Yay, a trickster. But that doesn't really sound like something a heroine would do. How about the Shadow Queen? Mysterious, powerful, she's everywhere and nowhere at once. Perfect. Wow. I love our heroine. She's just the coolest, right? The Shadow Queen of Ursus. Yeah. So what's Magatha's plan? She went to the striped ocean's beach. The sand there was super soft and pretty. She stood with her hands on her hips and thought things through. Right in the middle of the sea, she spotted a narrow pillar rising from the water. That had to be the portal the hooded guy had mentioned. She spread a blanket on the ground and took off her backpack. What? Does she want to have a picnic before she returns to saving the world? No way. She's way ahead of you. Just wait and see. Oh, okay. On her travels, she had carried many berries, herbs, and other stuff. All of this she carefully spread on her blanket. She then pulled 2 small pots and an ever candle from her backpack. It's called that because you can light it wherever you go. You can even adjust its temperature. That's useful. Super useful. She squeezed the juice from the berries, chopped the nuts, mashed the herbs. Soon colorful liquid was bubbling from 2 pots. What was she brewing? You'll find out soon. She knew what she was doing. Then she heard a noise and her worst fears came true. Splish splash. It made. Splash? Splash. 2 seaweed creatures appeared from behind a rock. They walked straight into the water. Seaweed creatures are actually pretty peaceful, you see. They've made it their job to protect the ocean, and they made their way over to the portal. Okay. Did they maybe want to save the planet as well? Maybe she could have given them the stone. It's not that easy. seaweed creatures aren't really into small talk. Talking to them is really difficult. I get it, so all of this could lead to a misunderstanding. Maybe. She filled a small bottle with one of the liquids. The other one she immediately drank with the help of a huge soup ladle. She burped out loud once, and many tiny bubbles came out of her mouth. That meant the potion had done its work. She took off her shoes and walked into the water. Just like that, without a diving suit at all? Yep, just like that. She closed her eyes and dove underwater. Then she took a deep breath. The potion worked. She could see, hear, and breathe without any problems. Wow. Cool, right? Super cool. Yeah. She dove into the ocean floor and saw the bluish-green glow of the portal, and the two seaweed creatures. They both noticed her as well and got ready to attack. She had to be quick. She took the small bottle and emptied it in one big gulp. Her head grew twice its original size. Her hair was as green and slimy as seaweed. Bug. A real heroine's gotta do what a real heroine's gotta do. The seaweed creatures lowered their weapons. Only they weren't even weapons. They were cleaning supplies. She opened her mouth and spoke fluently in the language of seaweed creatures. Both of them had been put on cleaning duty. No one was allowed to touch the portal until it was squeaky clean. She offered them her help. They hesitated, but her magic had impressed them. In the end, they agreed to work together. It wasn't easy, but eventually they made it. The portal was as good as new. The two seaweed creatures thanked her and left. She spotted an opening shaped like the runestone. She inserted the stone and the whole sea started shaking. For a moment, everything was completely quiet. Then, suddenly, there was a loud bang. And even here, deep beneath the ocean, you could see the sky. The glowed in electrifying blues and greens. She went back ashore, and then she noticed something. The black hole was gone, and it had left colorful, comforting swirls of glitter high up in the sky. Be able to see them for many years to come. That night, she fell asleep beneath the new starlit sky. She had done it again. Phew. The end. That was a lot of reading. Wow, I really did it. I wrote a whole story all on my own. You did really well. That was so much fun. Thanks for your help. But I hardly helped at all. It was you who made it happen. I can already picture the panels. Wait a second, I'm going to start drawing immediately. Look, I finished the cover. Legend of Magatha. This one's for you, since you're my co-author and all. Wow, thanks so much, but don't you need the cover? I'll just redraw it. It's going to be awesome. Soon I'm going to have my own comic book. Good luck, Maggie. I'm going to buy it as soon as it comes out. Escapism is not a crime. Write a comic. That's a happy moment in his day. We wrote that comic. I read that real fast. Mia was just standing there the whole time like, what are you doing? We need to get to Carl's. I'm like, yes, but I'm sorry. I need to talk to my people. Alright, he said he lives here by the bakery. Well, it's not past 5 p.m. yet because that's still open. Look, there's something about St. Ursula's in the newspaper. Life in an unhealthy healthcare system. Interesting conversations and exclusive insights. Read the full 3-page report in tomorrow's edition. How cute. The stain looks a little like you, Finley. Yeah. What a coincidence, right? I can barely believe it myself. Maybe Tiny Pina used you as inspiration for the artwork. If only she knew. Hello? Hey Carl, it's us. What's the password? Password? You didn't give us a password. True. I guess that one's on me. Can you let us in, please? It's pretty cold out here. Not without the password. Hold on, I just need a minute to think of one. Alright, I've got one. The password is mango. Keep it to yourselves, don't pass it on. Great, will you let us in now? Not until you give me the password. Mango. Ah, it's you guys. Very good, very good. Well, what are you standing around there for? Come on in, it's way too cold outside. How come Mia didn't have to say it? Only I did. And then Finley came along. Mr. Arndez hasn't exactly confirmed that, but he said he remembers stacks of folders in a bright light. What are you thinking, Carl? I think that all fits together. I used my involuntary vacation to do some thinking. I never liked this whole situation right from the start. First, though, I need to apologize to you, Finley. I was never quite sure if you had been imagining things or not when you had your accident, but I can see now that you were onto something. So what are our conclusions? That we need to go deeper. Deeper? You know, I'm the longest serving member of staff at St. Ursula's after Ingrid. I do the rotas, manage our inventory, and put our orders together. What are you getting at? We need to go to the hospital's document archive. That could be where we find the answers to what's really going on. You mean the big storeroom in the basement? Surely we can't just walk in there. No, the storeroom's always locked. Even I don't have access to it. But I have an idea how we can get in there. It'll require perfect teamwork, though. This is a delicate matter like an ornate glass figurine. We need to consider our every move carefully, like chess grandmasters. Wow, you really put some thought into this. Of course I have. So listen carefully. Old Glendower has all the keys to the building in his office, including the key for the archive. That's the one we need to get. And how are we going to do that? Sometimes Gregor stays at the hospital late into the night. Seems like he's got some kind of project he works on in his office after hours. I don't know what it is, but he sure puts a lot of time into it. And over the course of many night shifts, I've noticed something. At exactly 1 a.m. every night, he leaves his office and sets off to see Ingrid. Yes, that's it. Slowly, he sets out on his trusted path. Step by step. Foot by foot. His mind never straying from his goal. Until he finally reaches Ingrid's desk. The two always spend a while chatting, then Gregor grabs a coffee and heads back to his office. And you know what? When he goes on this little walk, he never locks his office. That gives us the perfect window to get in there. Finley, you wait until Gregor leaves his office. We're just gonna sneak into this man's office, steal the key. Oh. That's when you go in and look for the archive key. Sounds good, but he must have a lot of keys. It'll take me a while to find the right one. No problem. That's where Mia and I come in. Word on the street says you're a talented actress, Mia. What? Me? Good evening, my dearies. What's with the disguise? I'm on leave right now, right? It's best if I stay incognito while I'm in the hospital for now. I don't want any more trouble. Okay. Good, now where was I? Please pay no attention to me. I'm just an old fragile little granny, just here to visit her little son. I suppose I'd better head up to his room. Oops. Oh my hip. Such pain. Ow. Don't worry, I'm coming. Fear not, I'm a competent junior doctor. I'm here to help this poor old lady. Looks like she took a bad fall with no outside interference whatsoever. What's this now? If you get a costume, I want one too. After all, I'm playing the courageous doctor in shining armor. Alright, I guess. As I was saying, I rushed right here to help with this injured person. This looks bad. You there with the broom. What? Me? You look strong. I implore you to help me with this old lady. What's with this amateur dramatics? No drama here, sir. This is serious. I need to make sure this person has not sustained any more severe injuries. Alright. And then boom. The key is ours. A perfect plan. Now there's just one thing left to do. Head down in the basement and into the document archive. This is the silliest thing I've ever seen. Good job, team. It's heist time. Before we go in there, what exactly are we looking for? Oh, I can't see his dialogue boxes. That's a bad implement. Wait a second. The door was already open. Maybe so, but it wasn't today. Maybe. Maybe you're right, Carl. Let's check it out. I don't know what Carl said because his bubble was off the screen. That's upsetting. Someone was in here recently. How do you know that? The layer of dust isn't as thick as usual. I haven't been in here in ages, but something just feels different. Like someone's disturbed the energy of this room. Since when are you the mystical type? Hey, back off. I can sense these things. You better take a look around. Maybe we'll find something unusual. In movies, archives like this are full of secrets and treasures. In real life, I guess they're full of boredom too. Medical records, doctors' letters, studies, lab results. Some of these documents are older than my parents. There must be loads of thrilling stories stashed away down here. This looks slimy. Look up here. Finley, get down from there. You'll break your neck. He is right. We all know those boxes are out to get you. How did you get up there anyway? Does it matter? Someone's taken from the folders off these shelves. You can still see a print in the dust. Pretty obvious something. What? Let me see. You yell at me for getting up there, but then you want to go up there? Yes. It's definitely not normal. I know it doesn't look like it, but there's actually a system in this archive, and something's clearly missing here. Its empty space should be filled with at least 7 years worth of receipts and bills. You're right, Carl. Why do you sound so surprised? I thought you'd be used to it by now. Do you think this means anything? I think it does. What's really interesting is that its missing files should belong to the same time period. They'll all be documents that would potentially be needed for communication with health insurance companies. Those kinds of documents don't just disappear, but they might have been moved to another location because they're still needed. Like an old hospital bed on the 5th floor, for instance. That's gotta be it. There must be someone who knows about this. Dr. Theobald, maybe? I don't think so. He hasn't been seen in a while. Should we go up to the police? There's someone outside. We need to get out of here quickly. Agreed. What are you doing down here? Carl, is that you? Sandra, we just stumbled on something big. Have you seen Dr. Theobald? We need to speak to him urgently. The boss? Haven't seen a whiff of him. I I need to see Halil and pick up some blood results. It's not like there's anyone who's here who's actually meant to be working on our ward. But you better settle in anyway. That crowd outside's gotten bigger now. I wouldn't try to head home right now if I were you. Not that I can think about clocking off, too much to do. The wards are all pretty much full. So come on, make yourself useful. Sandra's right. Finley, we should lend a hand on the ward. What about the missing documents? I'm sure that can wait. We need to give Gregor his key back, then help out upstairs. You're right. I could use a little help here. That was Ingrid. Let's have a look. Down with St. Ursula. Here comes another of those bunglers. Ralph, you jerk. Just go home, okay? You can't just come in here like this. It's not allowed. Please, just let us do our job. The noise you're making is bad enough. But more importantly, that you're blocking the main entrance. That means you're stopping us from admitting any more patients. Please just leave. Bah. That's just a load of stupid excuses. Who's going to stop us? You? Patrick? Exactly. Ow, the pain. That's enough. Not only did you cripple him for the rest of his life when you injured his arm years ago, that nasty something, Patrick's still recovering to this day. That's not even mentioning the psychological trauma we both suffered. Don't be ridiculous. Ow, my arm. See, we have every reason to be here and every right too. We're not leaving until we get some answers. Get the chief physician out here now. But hasn't Dr. Theobald come out to speak to you already? He assured me that. Of course he hasn't, as if he would get his fat butt out of the comfy chair. Will you all just listen for 1 minute? If he's not going to come down here, we'll just have to go take this to him. That's right. And you know what else? Let me through, dang it. Help, quickly. Renee, what's up? This person. They were just standing next to me in the crowd, then all of a sudden they fainted. I just managed to stop them from hitting the ground. They don't look good. We should take them to the ward. Typical, always the same. The next poor soul to bleed dry. Finley, lend a hand here. But what about Dr. Theobald? I'll try to find out where he is. And I'll try to find out more about the missing documents too. We'll all talk later. Alright, let me through you. The patient's in very poor condition. I'm glad you brought him to us. You know what's going wrong with him? I'll take care of this. Please just give me some time. Mia, Finley, please look after the ward. There's a lot to do as ever, and this isn't helping. Sure, we'll take care of it. I want to help too. Good. Ask around the other wards to see if anyone else can help out there. Consider it done. I love how we both just pulled out our phones to download our schedule. Oh man, so many schedules. Do you need any help here? What I need most of all is time. The best way for you to help me is to take care of the ward on your own. Forgive me if I can't monitor your work as closely as usual. You and Mia have been in here a while. Prove to me that I can trust you with our ward. Focus, Finley. I know you want to make sure everyone's as comfortable as possible, but keep it brief today, okay? I'll let you know as soon as I know more. Greetings! And the same to you. You're struggling with inflammation after abdominal surgery, right? Let's take a look then. The buttons game. The button twister. This is textbook inflammation, but I can see you've had all the important vaccines. We'll need to cool the wound properly, and you'll need antibiotics to treat the infection. Got it for now. I'll just keep as still as possible. Good idea, and get well soon. So are the next two the story game? I see you have gastrointestinal infection. That's true. And you had colonoscopy last night? Correct. There are probably better ways to spend your evenings, right? You're not wrong there. Alright, let me take a look. Ooh, story time. So definitely stomach. Ooh, maybe it's like teeth eating? Oh, you ate food. Food go down into stomach. Doesn't have anything to do with feet or bones. Bowler's our favorite, and then we'll do eyeball. Okay, so the stomach and the tooth are in the right spot, and then two other ones are correct. So if we just rotate, we'll do skull, eyeball, that one. Okay, so they're still wrong. Well, I know one of these is wrong, but I'm just trying to see which one is wrong. Okay, so the eyeball is the wrong one, so I need to put something here. So we have hand or foot or bone. Maybe it's hand, like he had food, he ate it, but then the hand would go first. We'll try it. Alright, there we go. My weird logical sensing. No serious abnormalities were found during your colonoscopy. Your symptoms indicate flu-like infection. That's good because it's treatable and it shouldn't trouble you for too long. But we need to get your electrolyte and water levels back up, and you need to make sure you drink plenty of fluids, preferably tea. Okay. Alright, Mr. Colleague. Something's not right here, is it? Honestly, I'm not sure. Sure feels that way. The protest's still going on downstairs. It's gotten bigger even. Yes, I noticed. We've had someone collapse on us too. One of the staff? A protester just keeled over out of nowhere. Dr. Kurowski's diagnosing him now, but we don't know what's wrong with him yet. You know, I've worked in the healthcare sector for decades. There have always been scandals, arguments, criticism. Some time ago, a large number of hospitals came to a decision that would end up having huge ramifications. Healthcare was improving, people were healing and recovering faster. In a very short time, the average length of a patient's hospital visit was half. According to hospitals, decided to half their numbers of nursing staff, but the workload remained the same. So then came the overhauls, the saving strategies, that kind of thing. We're still seeing the effects of that decision today. I also see the shortcomings here at St. Ursula's too. What I'm trying to say is, I know what you're going through. I'd like to take a look at your readings if that's okay. Of course. I'm glad he's come around. Ooh, we had to play story game. This is Liverman. There are option symbols. Well, I feel like the poison has to stay because it has to deal with his liver. We did have a heart to heart, so maybe heart. That'll be new. The alcohol. Stomach. And what else do we put? Yes. Mentioned Overworking? I don't know. So 3 of those are correct, they're just not in the spot. Oh boy. Let's see. Maybe we'll start with stomach. What are poison drop? Okay, so it's not stomach and poison. So the 3 in the middle are right. It's this and the other one. And it's not those symbols. So it's gotta be bone. My options are bone and tooth. So we'll do bone and tooth. There we go. Nice. I'm almost afraid to tell you this. What is it? Is it all over for me? No, quite the opposite. Your readings have improved significantly. Wasn't expecting that, I must admit, but that's all part of the profession too. Funny how things turn out sometimes. You should rest a little more. I think you'll be able to get back home soon. Your wish is my command. Oh, and one more thing. If I can help in any way, just say I'd be glad to. That's really nice of you, but you're a patient here. The only thing you need to work on is getting healthy again. If you insist. I do insist. As my patient, you sit there, heal. I'll actually lay there, excuse me. Finley, can you give me a hand, please? I'm running. I've just finished my assignments. That's music to my ears. Can I take a look? While we're looking after the ward on our own, we should compare results to keep each other on track. Nay. I didn't twist her finger dance fast enough. Oh wow, that's pretty good, Finley. I don't think I can perform as well as you under stress, I've got to say. I'm a little overwhelmed right now. All of our beds are occupied, I can't keep up. We'll manage it. I need to head up to the 4th floor for a few minutes, they're having trouble there too. Everyone's pitching in where they can right now. Can you take on a few more people? Sure, I'll hold the fort. Thanks, I'll be right back. Okay. Good evening. I'd like to start your treatment. Your colleague said you'd give me an injection. Will it help with the pain? Let's hope so. With a little luck, you might be able to get some sleep. I feel like I'm going to die. Ooh, that's good right there. Look at that one. I'm gonna check, because knowing my luck, if I don't check, somehow one will be slightly higher. Nailed it. Okay, injection done. I hope it kicks in soon. I've never felt this bad in my life. We'll give you a full checkup as soon as we can. In the meantime, try to get some sleep. Please hurry. There's something really wrong with me. I know it. At least the next 2 are in the same room. Oh, is this this is a listen game. Got a mash button. I like to start your treatment. Everything hurts. Please do something. Here we go. Aggressively hit button. You can hear me aggressively tapping my keyboard. But it's the only way it wants to work. And see, with that, we got a perfect. You just have to aggressively hit the button. Your body's fighting something. We're going to find out what it is as quick as we can. Thank you. I hope it isn't contagious or it's always busy here. Don't worry about that. My colleague will be back to check on you again soon. Listen, we're fast-tracking these patients. Good evening. I'd like to start your treatment? Please. I can hardly breathe. Oh. Okay. Okay. We definitely need -1 yellow. This has got to be in there. That looks good. Blue is good, orange is good, red, green, pink, and yellow are all good, and it's 4 pills. Perfect. Okay, my colleague will be here in a minute to give you your new medication. Thank you, I don't want to die. We'll do everything we can to make sure you get well soon, I promise you that. I was hoping we were almost done, so it's why I kept going. We'll see. Oh no, I'm sorry. The 4th floor is even fuller than here. All the beds are occupied. There was some talk about whether we could fit more beds in somewhere, and then there was an incident. An elderly lady collapsed. I had to lend a hand for a while, and I didn't know the place so well, so it's alright. Take a deep breath. Better? Better. How did it go here? I'm done with everything so far. Can I take a look? Bam, bam, bam. I got an S. Nice. Everyone seems to be doing better. It's nice to know I can trust you with my tasks in case of an emergency. I'll try to return the favor soon. Thanks for taking over. How do you feel? No problem, I'm not flagging yet. You're really tough. With all this running, I might as well quit the gym. I could really use some coffee right now. Let's do that then. Not at this time of day. I'm dead tired, actually. Have you heard from Carl yet? No, now that you mention it. I've not spoken to him. Should I give him a call? Maybe he has some news for us. Good idea. And? Nothing. He's not picking up. Strange. I hope everything's alright. Finley! Mia! Come quick, please. The patient in room 302 is really sick. We can't stabilize him. Uh-oh. Finley, Mia, quickly. Help me stabilize the patient. The cramps keep getting worse. The patient is unresponsive. We need to... What? Dr. Karowski, be quiet. Sandra, take the deceased details. The patient suffered from severe and irregular abdominal cramps. We noticed heavy gastrointestinal bleeding. Dr. Linwood advised against surgical treatment. The blood work needs to be evaluated immediately. We know the bleeding was caused by a bacterial infection. Everything else will become clear soon. Please leave now. Is there anything else we can do? Yes, there is. Please give me a little space and get some rest. But don't you need a break? Not right now. This is an extreme case. I will consult Dr. Gatur and wait for the results from Dr. Halil. I need you fresh and well rested in the morning. This patient fell sick without warning. Others could too. There's no indication of direct risk of infection. Please be prepared. We'll know more tomorrow. It says I can talk to the bike, but I can't talk to the bike. We're just gonna go to bed. What a night. Whatever, time to get to the hospital. My ears are still ringing from all that noise yesterday, but now everything seems quiet again. Weird. there's nobody here. Like a ghost town. I wonder if Brock is by the river. Brock? What was her name? I suddenly don't remember. Hold on, where's Frock? There's a bunch of twigs here with a note tied to them. Hey Finley, the caravan wasn't big enough for me and my sister, and we've moved into a bigger apartment in Foxtail Valley far away. I've taught you everything I know, and I learned a lot from you in return, River Master Finley. We'll miss you and the river. Farewell, Frock. Yes, I hope you have friends to stick with when the current gets too strong. Oh, she left her chair for me. I'm happy that her relationship with her sister improved and that they were able to move and live together. You know, not everybody can do that depending on the situation. Makes me sad. You're still here. Why has anyone come to pick you up? I have yet to actually try to wait for the bus to come. I feel like at some point I should have tried that, but now it's too dramatic. We gotta get to St. Ursula's. Closed for health control. That's interesting. I'm worried about Lewis. He was really sick last night. I took him to St. Ursula's. I haven't heard about anything since. I just hope he's okay. Uh-oh. Finley, what's up? You look pretty exhausted if you don't mind me saying so. I am. There's a lot going on at St. Ursula's right now. Yeah, I heard the whole town's talking about it, and the streets are empty. I heard the wards are full up, bursting, and that Dr. Theobald disappeared. Do you think there's a connection? I don't think so. Dr. Kurowski's trying to find out why so many people are getting sick. All we know so far, it's a bacterial infection, probably transmitted via drinking water. And yeah, there's been something going on at the hospital for the past few years. Mia, Carl, and I have been investigating. Looks like someone's been running some kind of scam. Do you think it was Dr. Theobald? I don't know. I should go now. I need to be at the hospital as soon as possible. I'm sorry, that sounds really tough. If there's anything I can do, just call me, okay? I'm rooting for you. You can do it. And take care, alright? Ooh, the hibernation festival. And everyone ate the stew. And I didn't get to eat the stew. Was something in the stew? That water? New gastrointestinal disease. Since this year's hibernation festival, many of Porcupine's residents have been suffering from an aggressive intestinal bacterium. The disease is already confirmed to have at least claimed one life. There's an article underneath that about St. Ursula's. Financial fraud suspected. An anonymous source has provided us with inside information. It seems that despite the poor financial situation, there have been multiple cases of fraud committed over the years. It's in the newspaper already, so someone knew. Hey Doc, any Any idea what's going on around here? My dad says the hospital's useless. He said the doctor's fault everyone's sick right now, but I don't believe that. He got me all healthy again, and everyone there was really nice to me too. Man. And people have their opinions, but some opinions you shouldn't tell to your children, especially that you. I also find it concerning I haven't seen Kristoff in a while. Yo, Doc. Any idea what's going on around here? School's been canceled for the day. There's a nasty bug going around right now. I figured it was something like that. I'm glad school's off and all, but I don't really know what to do with myself. Are you bored? Kinda, yeah. Christo and his folks moved away, and I don't want to go home. Why is that? My mom. She wasn't very well this morning. She tried to hide it, but I can see it in her face. I want to hang out somewhere else so she can get some rest, but now I'm kind of worried. Go home and ask your mom to come to the hospital. Really? You really think my mom's ill, like properly ill? I can't say for certain, of course, but considering the wave of illness that town's experiencing right now, she should get herself checked out. Okay, oh man, I'll head home right now. Hold on, Mom, I'm coming. That explains why Kristoff hasn't been around. They moved. Listen, if she's that sick, it's better to get checked out than to let it go on. And that could be bad. I also noticed I haven't seen Alfio in a while. The little walrus that used to sit outside my house, my apartment complex. I hope he's okay. Normally I would run the other way, but I feel like we should just go into the hospital. Oh my god, there's so many people. My belly feels like it's on fire. I think I'm gonna faint. Ingrid, what? Finley, I really can't talk right now. We're getting overwhelmed. The ward's almost full. We've got more and more people coming in with the same symptoms. I'm going to try to organize more beds. Make yourself useful and get to your ward. Excuse me. Man. We are hustling. It's pretty crowded here. How was the night shift? Don't ask, don't ask. I'm pretty sure my bloodstream is like 80% coffee right now. Don't you want to take a break? Nope, break later, things to do. They want us to head to the break room. Dr. Krowski's got something to tell us. Works for me, I just gotta get myself another coffee anyway. Oh, jeez. Good morning. I have a small announcement to make. You look tired, Dr. Kurowski. Did you even go home last night? We know more about what we're dealing with now, but we still need some time. The bacteria is aggressive. We've been able to contain it to a certain extent, but some patients are still experiencing internal bleeding. But that's not what I called you here for. As you may have noticed, our wards are full. What's more, a few of our staff have also started falling ill. If people are admitted as the day goes on, we'll hit full capacity. What does that mean? It means that if we run out of space, we're going to have to turn people away. But, yes, I know. This is new for me too, but we have no choice. People are already being relocated to other hospitals in the local area. But the nearest hospital is over an hour drive away. We can no longer treat them here. I would ask you to take note of this information. We can't just send people back onto the streets. You know, some of these people might be seriously ill. Wait a minute, Dr. Kurowski. Carl! What are you doing here, Carl? Don't you know you're not currently authorized to be here? Yeah, blah blah. Any idiot can see the hospital's busting at the seams. So it seems, how else are we to explain your presence? I can't just sit by and watch people croak. I won't let you down just because of some stupid forced vacation. Who's going to stop me? Dr. Theobald's vanished into thin air. If he wants to throw me out, he can come up here and try it with his bare hands. What's your plan? You think you can conjure up a second hospital with a wave of your magic wand? I don't need to. A ward on the 5th floor. Dr. Kurowski, we can get it running again. There's plenty of space up there and most of the beds are still in place. That ward has been out of operation for years. What, so you'd rather send all those sick people back home? Very well. I won't claim I'm happy about this, but since you're already here, get the 5th floor ward up and running as fast as you can. I'll help Carl with that. I can't say I'm surprised to hear you volunteer, Finley. I'll go to the lab and see Dr. Halil. I hope he has good news. Mia, Sandra, I leave this ward in your hands. Are you up to the responsibility? Yes. Ain't no thing. Good luck, everyone. Now get moving. Come on, Finley, let's go take a look at the ward upstairs. Hustle! What? Up, Finley, up! Do you really think we can do this? Sure we can. There's a lot of junk flying around here. We've got no electricity, but if we work together, we'll get the hang of it. It doesn't have to hold together for years, just long enough for us to ride out this wave. I'll deal with the bedrooms. You can take care of the corridors. We're not trying to win a prize for best interior design, just clear enough space so we can get through. Understood. It's as good as new. Why did we stop using this word in the first place? It has a lovely rustic charm. Maybe it had something to do with all the mold, the discarded machinery, the thick layer of dust that's covering everything. Alright, you made your point. But the dust only moved in here later, you know? Okay, we've almost got everything we need. We're just missing the power. I might be able to help with that. I want to administer emergency treatment to a junction box in surgery. I'm afraid this ward doesn't have a junction box. When the others got refurbished, this one was left to rot. Ice breakers for this ward are down in the basement. That's where the main distributor is. I'll go downstairs and turn on the power. Good. I'll get started filling up the beds in the rooms. There's plenty of people waiting downstairs after all. Finley, you're getting a workout today. Go, Finley, go. Go, Finley, go. We're almost there. No drama? That's it. If I carry on like this, I'll be able to qualify as a professional electrician soon. Now I need to get back upstairs. Carl's on his own up there. I thought I would talk to Dr. Halil in the lab. We're on a mission. Oh, we gotta run back up all those stairs. Hold on, that's Dr. Theobald. What were you thinking? Have you got any idea what's been going on around here? Yes, I know, of course. That's why I'm here. Just listen to me for a moment, please. I had to go. I couldn't stay here anymore. I take full responsibility. I always wanted the best for St. Ursula's, believe me. A few years ago, I was appointed chief physician, but not without help. Roman Heydrich already had a lot of influence over the hospital even back then. He offered me a position of chief physician as part of restructuring. At the time, I thought it was best way for me to actively help the hospital. I was still too young. I hadn't really earned the position. But I went along with it, and Roman planted my predecessor for me. He had big plans. Everything was great at first, but Roman put more and more pressure on me. He had interests of his own. He didn't even try to hide from me. He kept coming to me with strange ideas. He wanted to take more and more money out of the hospital. When I refused, he started blackmailing me. I had to sign bills, purchase orders, and other documents for him. Otherwise, he would blow the cover on our agreement. As a chief physician, I would have taken the fall for everything. That's why I went along with it, for the good of the hospital. However, as we drew more and more public attention, Roman got cold feet. He took office and advised me to do the same. Sooner or later, his scam would be uncovered, and well, here we are. But I couldn't leave the hospital in such a time of need. I'll take responsibility for what I have done. I'm so sorry about everything. I never should have. Did you just punch him? Pull yourself together. Look at yourself. I'm furious. I'd never have thought you were capable of such a thing. If you really care about us and St. Ursula's, then get a move on and help the staff. Now. We don't have time for all this whining. But Dr. Kurowski, what's going on here? Finley, what are you doing here? I thought you were on the 5th floor. No matter, the power's gone out. Maybe we overloaded the grid. The hospital's running on emergency power. I'll speak to Gregor. We'll get this under control as quickly as possible. And I'll make sure all the wards continue working. Finley, please go to our ward. Check on me and the others. What about Carl? Carl's extremely experienced. He'll be fine without you for a few minutes. I'll be there in a minute. Got it. Finley, up! Carl did say he was the longest working staff at St. Ursula, so definitely got the experience. Okay, Mia, the power's out. Yes, I can see that. Or rather, I can't see a great deal of anything right now. Are you alright? Do you need a hand? We'll muddle through. Sandra's got the ward under control. Where's Dr. Kurowski? She's checking all the other wards to make sure they have everything they need. Dr. Theobald's taking care of the power failure. Dr. Theobald? Did I hear that right? Yes, he's back. I just ran into him while he was explaining himself to Dr. Kurowski. He was... Fire? What's wrong? Can you smell that, Mia? What do you mean? It smells like smoke. The 5th floor! It's on fire! What? We just got the ward up and running. Everything was going great. Then there was a huge bang, sparks flying everywhere, and all that old junk up there caught fire. We have to get out of here quickly. Where's Carl? He's still upstairs. We're trying to get everyone out of there. Me, I'm going upstairs. I have to check on Carl. Should I come with you? You stay here. Make sure the ward's evacuated properly. Okay, I can do this. Renee, can you help Mia, please? Sure thing. See you in a minute. Oh. This is a bad time. Finley, up! Why do you do this? Carl, are you there? Over here, quick, we need help. The bed's stuck. Help me move it. almost ended very badly. Thanks, Finley. What are we going to do now? We need to put out the fire. First, we have to get everyone out of here. There's a plan for things like this. We evacuate everyone on the school gym hall. Then we stay here until the fire's been out. We contact other hospitals in the area. We get people to them as soon as possible. Until then, we keep going. So get everyone out? Get everyone out. We can't use the elevators, so we'll need to carry people downstairs. Benjamin and I can man the stairs. You go through the bottom of the stairs and take the beds as we pass them down. Jamie and Archie will be waiting at the front entrance. Take the beds to the front of the building. What about the other wards? They'll be doing the same thing. Do you think Dr. Korowski and Mia will be okay? Yes, we'll help them in a minute. Thank goodness this hasn't filled up the... Thank goodness we hadn't filled this ward up to capacity yet. Okay, come on, there's no time to lose. Alright, I'm going. I'm going. How are things looking up there? Benjamin and Carl evacuating people on the beds. Great, us too. We'll need people downstairs to help the transport. I'm on my way. Mia, are you alright? Yeah, I'm good. The smoke's really bad, though. The 5th floor is on fire. We need to get people out of here fast. Sandra and I are getting ready to evacuate our ward now. We'll bring everyone downstairs. I'll help push them to the main entrance. Good. Take care, please, Finley. You too. See you soon. We've almost evacuated everyone, but they still need urgent help downstairs. I can't believe it. How could this happen? It's all your fault. You didn't make all those short changes and financial decisions. You could have had money to put into the hospital to fix it up. Now it's on fire. Oh my god. Alright, I will push all these beds out. I can do it. Do it, Finley. Any more beds? Else? Oh man. Okay, there's that guy. Anyone else back here? No. Alright. Alright, sir. Slash ma'am. Let's get you out. Is there someone else? Finley, you're still here? You need to leave. Take the next transport to the gym. The rest of the staff are already on their way. I'm sure your services will be needed there. Don't you think I should do another check of the hospital? We might have missed some people. I've been to a lot of the wards. I'll do one last round on the ground floor. I'll be right behind you. I'll come with you. You've done well, better than I could have. I'll be alright. I'll just hold my stethoscope tight. Stethoscope tight. Go now, Finley. And thank you. Man, Finley's had it rough since he started at this hospital. Come on, get in here. The others need you. Aye, aye, Captain. Oh my god. Ah, Finley, there you are. We need all the help we can get right now. Come on, take care of the sick as best as you can. I'll assign teams and I'll help out as well. What are you waiting for? Tell me what you can do. Okay. Oh, okay. Finger twist. Finger twist. Oh, not this one. Aggressively smash keyboard time. I'm sorry for the keyboard smashing. Probably right now. Oh. Okay. Run back and forth and check on them, I guess. Look for those exclamation points. A lot of finger smashing game. Okay. Man, this is a long one. Finley, leave it. Dr. Karowski, glad you're here. This patient's very sick. She's beyond your help now. But, can't you see? The woman's already dying. But you can help me. I need you up front urgently. Please come with me quickly. Oh man, sucks. Man, this is a bad day. This is a real bad day. Dawn, get through the night. Am I supposed to leave? Am I supposed to go back in? Most of them are through the worst of it. We did really great work. I wish we could have saved them all. Man, I need coffee. I should have seen it coming. All of this. I don't know how you would have predicted this situation, because this is real rough. This is real rough. Alright, Finley, let's walk home. Wow. That's real bad. I hope Ingrid made it out. I haven't seen her. Follow Porcupine. Oh, is this the end of the game? Dedicated to people who work in healthcare. Critical rabbit. That's the way to end. Wow. I can't skip it or anything, so we just kind of have to sit through it. I want to see if there's anything at the end, like an after credits anyway.
Summer's gone by in the blink of an eye. It's a fine line between good times and memories. Just one breath away from eternity. Oh, summer's gone by in the blink of an eye. Summer's gone by in the blink of an eye. Oh, summer's gone by like a
Aw, showing stuff in pictures. I'm glad they found him and he got arrested. We get a new plant.
like a night with friends you thought could never end.
Oh god, not Ollie and Rudy again doing stupid things.
Like a
visiting his mom, Irma. So I brought her a trinket or a necklace or something. Cute. That's... oh. I don't know about the music, so I guess I'll try to talk a little bit through it. But... or I guess I can mute it. More. Special thanks to all anonymous interview partners for their honest and emotional stories. Follow Porcupine. Was that Dr. Theobald? That's his stethoscope, so yeah, he didn't make it out of the hospital. Alright, so with that, I think it's a good place to end stream. We finished the game, and that was a very sad ending. But hey, it was a good game. I liked it overall. The story was pretty intense, and it got very emotional and depressing at the end. Overall, well done though. Hopefully next time, I think we'll go back to Banishers in New Eden. We'll see. But thanks again for viewing the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I did put links to the YouTube VOD channel and my Instagram in there in case you want to check those out. I hope to see you next time. Have a good rest of your day, night, evening, or whatever time it is for you, and bye for now.